Welcome back, everyone.
Are you okay? Are you hurt at all?
You worry too much. I assume you're all hungry? I have a meal ready and waiting.
Hey, where's Saizo?
Now that I think about it, he left and never came back.
Typical Saizo. I'm gonna go out and find him.
Ringo, that would be insensitive.
He's with Ash, remember? Use your head.
Yeah, well, being with her's one thing. Leaving with her is another.
Don't worry. He wouldn't do that. I'm sure of it.
You really trust him, huh?
I do.
You know, you've changed too, Fig. I feel like I can talk to you.
That's only natural. I've tuned my thought process to match that of a human's.
No, not like that. I can't really describe it, but it's almost like you've become more human since this all began.
Really? You think so? That makes me happy.
More human, huh? All right,
Ringo, where are you taking Mimi?
we're gonna go do something human.
A freelance devil summoner, huh?
It'd pay well, wouldn't it?
I thought you wanted to get out of all that.
Well, back then, I think I was so overloaded that I just kind of wanted an escape, you know? And I mean, looking back on everything now, it's hard to know just what was really going on.
What do you mean?
It's just that the more I think about it, I wonder if I even wanted to leave summoning in the first place.
You're not worried about Phantom? I could always go with you, you know? The team will be alright without me.
I'll be fine. Iron Mask would probably kill me if I tried messing with Project C, but he's got no time to hunt down a traitor right now. Besides, I know you. You won't actually leave them.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. If you were serious, you'd never put out the idea of coming with me. You'd just do it. You've got work to do, don't you? You said it yourself. You're a team. And I know you'd always ramble about your world of light, but this time I think you mean it. You even went as far as to drop that stupid "I'm immortal" line or whatever you said. So I guess I've finally started to come around to the idea. Maybe it's thanks to those friends of yours?
Yeah, maybe.
I'll be waiting for you. So go on and take care of business.
Now you're my accomplice.
Good for you, Ringo. Looks like Saizo won't be leaving after all.
Come on, you make it sound like I'm only acting out of self-interest.
Well, aren't you?
Are you messing with me? What's got you in such a good mood?
Who can say? At the very least, I'm happy everything's worked out between them.
Knew it. You wouldn't be acting like this for no reason. A call?
Who is it from?
Flamma. She wants us to come to the Axis.
I imagine she wants to talk about the contents of Mangetsu's smartphone.
You mean the info you dug up on the Purple Covenant? Guess you finally finished repairing it.
I did.
So who's got the Covenant then? You know, don't you?
Let's save it for when everyone is present. I'll go ahead and contact them now.
I'm here.
That's everyone. Let's get right to it then. There's something I'd like to explain.
So you finished repairing the smartphone?
Yes, technically.
Technically. Wait, is it fixed or not?
I'll get to that. But I need to explain things in order. First, about the data I recovered. There was indeed data on the phone concerning the Purple Covenant. I'll summarize the contents.
Before you do, why meet here of all places?
Because the location is convenient.
Uh-huh.
Keep going, Fig.
Right. I suppose I'll get straight to the point. The Purple Covenant is inside of you, Arrow.
Huh? Me?
Wait, didn't we watch that thing get destroyed or something? How did it end up inside him?
Let's hear what Fig has to say.
Arrow, you used to be one of Mangetsu's assistants during his research on the Covenants.
What?
But shortly after you relocated, the Covenant research facility was raided. And by none other than Iron Mask. Among those present at the facility was Mangetsu, who held the Purple Covenant, his assistant, who held the Blue, and you, Arrow. You were there as well, but Mangetsu's assistant was killed by Iron Mask, and the Blue Covenant was taken. Mangetsu knew that it was only a matter of time before they came for the Purple Covenant, too. So it was at that moment he chose to put 3 different branches of his research into practice. The first was the duplication of a covenant. The second was the transfer of a covenant. And the third was the sealing of a covenant. Following his own theory, Mangetsu duplicated the Purple Covenant. In other words, he made a copy, or to be even more precise, a dummy. After which, Mangetsu absorbed the dummy. He then concentrated the real Purple Covenant into his arm and cut it off, allowing it to transfer to you, Arrow.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You can take a covenant just by hacking off a limb? The hell? basically died for nothing then.
If you treat your will, or rather, your soul, as the core of the body's senses, then yes, it's possible, in theory. However, it would have required intense mental training to perform. You wouldn't have been able to learn it in just a day or two.
So by sacrificing his arm, he essentially tricked the Covenant. No, he tricked his own body into thinking it was dead.
I referenced this theory when I transferred the Yellow Covenant to myself, too. And not only that, I'd never have been able to generate the virus without the findings Mangetsu left us.
Guess he technically got his revenge in the end then. Even dying couldn't stop his plans. No wonder they called him a legend. And that's why Mangetsu was keeping tabs on Arrow too. He was keeping track of the Purple Covenant.
Correct. And this is also when I discovered that Zenin was only carrying the dummy Mangetsu created all that time ago. That's why I was able to give the Yellow Covenant to Iron Mask.
This also explains why the Purple Covenant disappeared despite them being indestructible. It's because it was never a Covenant to begin with.
But wait, I can't have a Covenant inside me. If I did, Fig or Zenin would have seen it.
That's where the third branch of Mangetsu's research comes into play. The sealing of a Covenant.
Sealing?
After the Covenant was transferred to you, Arrow, Mangetsu sealed it.
Are you kidding? Now it's like you can do just about anything you want with covenants.
That's our fault for making assumptions about them when we really didn't understand anything yet. This is the life's work of a true expert. We should be thankful someone put in the time and effort so we don't have to. Alright, Fig. What's next?
Right. It just so happens that when a Covenant is sealed, it loses its light and can no longer be sensed from the outside.
Meaning the holder wouldn't be able to sense other Covenants either, huh? But how does that relate to memory loss?
The exact cause is unclear, but it appears to be a side effect from the sealing. It seems this coincided with Mangetsu's goal to hide the Covenant. Mangetsu's smartphone included details on the unsealing process as well, but unfortunately, I was unable to restore that data.
Oh.
So some things are impossible even for Ion.
When it comes to magic, very few actual experiences have been recorded. Even with my abilities, I couldn't approximate the data gaps left by the damage.
But we can't just give up. Right, Fig?
Right. If we could observe Mangetsu sealing the Purple Covenant inside of Arrow for ourselves, then we would have the actual experience we need. That should be enough to replicate the unsealing process.
By unsealing the Covenant, Arrow's memories will return, and the Soul Matrix will normalize.
Ah, so that's why we're here. So we gotta operate on Arrow's soul again. Makes sense.
Operate?
So, how are we supposed to view Arrow's lost memories?
We'll create a temporary bridge across the memory gap. We can then try to access the memories on the other side.
There was a weird gap that only appeared in Arrow's soul matrix. But there was no way across, no matter where I looked. I bet that's where we find the path to those memories on the Purple Covenant. Do you remember that one time when I collapsed?
Yeah, it was right after I came back to life. It was pretty freaky.
That was caused by Arrow's missing memories too, wasn't it?
Affirmative.
So, what are the risks?
Building a temporary bridge is an untested measure. It is currently unclear what potential effects this could have on Arrow's mind. And of course, the same risk applies to Ringo as well, since her mind is linked to his.
Great, so it's a total shot in the dark. What's the plan, Ringo?
We'll keep it as is. With things as they are, it'd be better for us to keep the Covenant hidden. But, having said that, this is about you, Arrow. So I think you should be the one to decide.
Could I have some time to think about it? This is a lot to take in all at once. I need to clear my head.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's regroup later then.
That's enough! That's enough. Some nice footwork there. You've improved. You can do better.
Wait, I'm not done yet. Come on, Raven. One more round.
You're really dedicated to this, huh?
Of course. I have to be. If I'm ever gonna be a summoner like you.
I can't imagine higher praise than that. Makes me glad to be a summoner myself. But no. I think we'll call it here for today. There's something I want to talk to you about. Your spiritual control has gotten a lot more consistent. I can tell you built up your stamina too. You handle your demons like a pro. But most importantly, and I want you to understand this, you got a good heart. That's the most crucial thing a summoner can have. If I had to guess, you take your strength of will from that promise, right?
Yeah.
I see. Well, Arrow, if I were you, I'd keep an eye out for word from Yata-Garasu. Paperwork for official appointments could take a while, but it'll get here eventually.
What? You mean...
Yep, you're licensed. Now you're officially an agent of Yata-Garasu.
I'm... an agent?
Congratulations, Arrow. I know how hard you've worked to reach this point.
I'd never have gotten this far if we hadn't promised each other we'd be heroes. I know, Kaburagi. You're out there too, fighting your own battles.
I saw a familiar face in there.
It wasn't long after I met Kaburagi that I awakened my potential as a summoner. That's when a Yata-Garasu scout saw my powers. They had me transferred to Komodori, and at Komodori is where I met Raven. I spent my teen years there, and when I graduated, I found out about Devil Summoners, and that Raven was one of the best. I knew I wanted to be a hero, but when I saw how he fought to make the world a better place, I realized he was the kind of hero I wanted to be. So, I set my sights on training to be a Devil Summoner, hoping one day I'd match up to Raven.
And you figured that's how you'd fulfill your promise to Kaburagi.
Yeah, he'd done the same thing. I met up with him again when I infiltrated the Phantom Society. We had this long talk about how our lives had gone after I left the city orphanage.
How'd he do?
It wasn't all that different from my situation after I got transferred to Komodori. He awakened his abilities too, and one of Phantom's agents picked him up.
So the only reason you two ended up on opposite sides was just a twist of fate.
If Kaburagi had awakened his power first, or if the Phantom Society had found me at the orphanage before Yata-Garasu stepped in, then things might have been completely different. Maybe it wouldn't have turned out like this.
Well, that's a hypothetical. Ion doesn't really think in hypotheticals. Or, well, they didn't before. Ion doesn't exactly have a concept of time. All they see is cause and effect. And what humans perceive as linear time is just a long sequence of that. But now, I understand the difference between past, present, and future. So I think I get what you're thinking. It's what ifs, right? If I had done one thing different, how would my life have changed?
Then I'm guessing you also know why there's no point agonizing over the past.
Well, yeah. But even if you know worrying's pointless, you're still gonna do it.
Hey, Ringo. Do you think I made the wrong choice?
I think that's up to you, Arrow. You're the only one who can decide what wrong means.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, maybe I got too stuck in my own head.
I've got you. Are you all right? Look what they did to you.
Who are you?
My name is Paul. Do you want to come with me? This is an unjust world. A false world. Let's destroy it together.
That's a heck of a love story. And that's where it all started, huh?
I first met him on the day my hometown burned. It was over a decade ago. A foreign power's military was sweeping our country for insurgents, part of an aggressive counter-terror program. My home ended up in the crosshairs. In a split second of impact, I lost everything and everyone I'd ever loved. And as I sat there thinking I was about to breathe my last, someone came and saved me. He would one day become Iron Mask. But to me, in that moment, he was Paul Taylor, seeing his smile against the flames and the chaos. There was nothing more beautiful, so I reached out to him and took his hand. He told me all about himself, but I was lost in those eyes. Barely heard a word.
Sounds like love at first sight. He must have been pretty handsome.
Oh, he was. But it was more than that. I don't think you'd understand just yet.
All he really wanted was the Covenant you were carrying, though, right?
Well, of course, there was more to it than good intentions. I found all of that out later. But it didn't really matter. There was just something bewitching about him, body and soul. He saved my life. So I decided it would be his. That's all there really is to it.
Seriously? I like it. Let's not. How was that? Not too shabby, huh? Whew. I thought I was a goner there. You still in one piece, miss?
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you got him! You were great, man!
Really, thank you so much.
Yeah. All in a day's work. Man, that takes me back. That was how things used to be, when I was just starting out as a summoner.
Wow. You looked so much more earnest.
Well, yeah, because I didn't know anything. No knowledge or experience. You've just gotta fight head-on for your wins.
Was there a specific reason you became a summoner?
My reason, huh? Well, I never really knew what I wanted to do for a living. I just kinda drifted through the city aimlessly. A professional deadbeat. And muggers I was prepared for, but magical threats? That one was a surprise. I would have wound up dead. Another supernatural fatality covered up. But then this devil summoner busts in and saves me. So I joined up and learned the ropes. I mean, come on. Badass vigilante exorcist? Now that's a career.
Really?
But after my first actual fight, well, you saw how it got to me. That lady thanked me for saving her. And it felt incredible. Smarmy little punk that I was. Nobody had really been grateful to have me around before.
And that sealed the deal for you, huh?
Yep. I was still just some dumb city kid, but helping people made me feel like I was somebody.
Past tense. Why wouldn't you still be somebody? After all, you've probably grown a lot since then.
That's a stretch. I mean, I guess I have gotten better at some things, but I think once I got really deep in the summoner's world, I forgot a lot from the early days. It only took a couple fat paychecks. At some point, I decided I was only in the summoning game for the money. After that, I bounced back and forth between Phantom and Yatagarasu for a while, taking contracts. Made a tidy profit off their gang war, but made a lot of enemies too.
Sounds like that's one of the main reasons you're so stressed.
Yeah. At the time, I figured acting slick and focusing on the job was better than overthinking it. But maybe I was just avoiding thinking about it at all. Honestly, that's probably part of why I went for Ash. She was my escape.
But you genuinely liked Ash, right? You were happy with her. Even if it started as just an escape, it doesn't make your feelings less real.
Yeah, I guess. I want to believe it. I want to think that what we had was real. And I want to make a world where we can live free. No summoner's karma to tie us down. We can just chase our happiness, together.
Then you know what you have to do.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I fought for something I really believed in, but I guess I'll give it a shot. Hey, Ringo. Something's been bugging me. Based on what Fig was saying, Iron Mask should have had the Blue Covenant, right? But Zenin had the blue. We all saw that. And Iron Mask is obviously still alive, so how did he transfer the Covenant to Zenin? Did he use some fancy trick like Mangetsu?
That seems unlikely. Mangetsu's research on the Covenants was extensive and complex, as was his understanding of the mind, memory, and other abstractions. It would have been extremely difficult for Iron Mask to match his level of understanding in a single year alone.
But how'd he transfer his Covenant to the Zoma then?
Maybe after Iron Mask took the Blue Covenant, Zenin killed him.
I guess that'd make sense. Which would mean he came back to life, like we did, Or someone else took his place.
He's right. The real Iron Mask is already dead. The man behind that mask now is an imposter.
Man, how many plot twists is this now? All I can do is laugh.
So it really was true.
That would explain a lot of things.
It happened before you Agents of Ion showed up. Iron Mask suddenly stopped seeing me in person.
Probably because you'd instantly see he didn't have the Blue Covenant anymore.
That, and he probably knew he couldn't keep up the charade in front of me.
So that's why you were on the run from Phantom.
Yes. I wanted my Covenant to go to my Iron Mask. No one else.
But if you knew that this whole time, why didn't you say anything?
All you needed to know was that Iron Mask was gathering the Covenants, and he needed to be stopped. Am I wrong? As long as you've got all the actors and props you need. Nobody cares who's wearing the costumes, right?
So the reason you're going after Iron Mask is...
I will make him pay. But that doesn't matter right now. We were discussing what we'd do about the Purple Covenant. What's it going to be, Arrow?
I think I want to try Flamma's idea. Saizo asked about potential risks to unsealing the Covenant. It sounds like there might not be any real benefit to it anyway, but I need to know why I'm here. Why I'm alive. I think if I'm going to see this fight through, I have to do this.
Alright. Then let's head to the Soul Matrix.
Confirming. Our objective is to break through uncharted territory in the Arrow sector within the Soul Matrix. From there, we'll access Arrow's memory and learn how to unseal his covenant.
Nothing to worry about. We got his back.
It would seem you've arrived. I will now create a temporary bridge.
Flamma, stop!
I'm fine. Keep going.
Arrow!
You did it. Thanks for holding out.
Remember, it's uncharted territory from here on. Naturally, demon encounters are to be expected. I'll continue to monitor for nearby threats.
Close the door. There's nothing we can do for him now.
Is it the Phantom Society? Those bastards. They killed him!
Arrow, there's something I need you to do.
Dr. Mangetsu, what are you doing? Covenant.
I'm entrusting it to you.
Never mind that. You're bleeding.
I'm fine. I've just performed a spell sequence to seal the Covenant. I'm sorry. In a few moments, your memory will become muddled and you'll forget everything. You have to get out of here before then.
But I...
Protect the Covenant at all costs. I'm counting on you, Arrow.
You okay?
I'm not sure. It feels like I'm watching a movie. Did I really know Mangetsu Kuzunoha like that?
Once we break the seal on the Covenant, you'll remember everything. Or, at least you should.
Right.
Did you find a way to break the seal?
I think we can figure it out. Sending you the data now. Flamma, analyze this and see if you can come up with a reverse spell sequence. That should be doable with Ion's full power, right?
Understood. Spell sequence complete.
Wow. Right on the spot.
Uh-huh. Hey, Arrow. Stand in front of me.
Okay.
Think it goes like this.
The Covenant's back to normal. That's right. I remember. I was Dr. Mangetsu.
Are you alright, Arrow?
Oh, yeah. It's still a little jarring, though. But I can't afford to sit here and do nothing.
So, where do we go from here?
We'll head to Komodori. There have been way too many developments. I think we should share what we've learned about Mangetsu and what we know about the Covenant.
Good idea.
Hey, Raven!
Hey guys, how you doing? Made any progress?
Hi, Raven. Actually, we might have figured out some things about Mangetsu and the Purple Covenant. Hello? You listening?
That conversation is over.
What? Arrow, what's going on?
I said we're done! Let's go home. Hey. Sorry, Raven. I'll come back later.
Yeah. I'll be waiting.
Okay. What happened? What's going on with you? Come on, Arrow. We can't help you if you don't explain.
He's got them.
What?
Raven. He's got the Covenants.
No.
But when Zenon died, the other Covenants transferred to... Iron Mask. You're not saying...
Exactly. Raven's the man in the iron mask!
What?
I see.
Just calm down, Milady.
Why didn't you say anything before, Arrow?
We both know what would have happened if he did.
I couldn't say it. I'm sure Raven knew that. It's because I've got the Purple Covenant. I saw what Raven's been hiding.
Shut the hell up! You can't do this.
Wait, Milady! Where are you going?
You have to ask. I'm going to kill him.
At Komodori? You're gonna turn that orphanage into a war zone?
It's clear you can't handle it. So just shut up and watch how it's done.
I have to go too. Fig, can you hold on to the Covenant for me?
What?
Mangetsu transferred his. Fig already figured out the method. It's theoretically possible, right?
Yeah, it is. I can soul hack you to interfere with your spiritual connection. Disconnect your soul and make your body, well, make the Covenant register you as dead. Basically, what it comes down to is, you're gonna have to die again.
But you'll bring me back to life. I trust you to. Raven's strong. This will probably be the toughest fight we've had, but we need to protect the Purple Covenant. Dr. Mangetsu entrusted it to me.
Understood.
Thanks, Fig. Go ahead, Ringo.
All right, here goes. You're gonna have to secure the Covenant, Pig. Protection set to partial. Spell sequence, soul hack. Systems are go.
You're heading overseas next, right? Be careful out there. You've been pushing yourself pretty hard lately, so I've been kind of worried.
Well, once this is done, yeah, it'd be nice to settle down for a while.
So Raven's done, huh? I guess I'm not all that surprised. There's always something about that guy that couldn't be counted on.
I'm fine, really. The doctor said the same thing. I'll be back in the fight soon as I rest up.
Just wait, Raven. I'm going to get stronger. I'll fight in your place. I swear it. I'll do it. I'll end this war with the Phantom Society, or die trying. I'm back.
Good to see you.
Let's go to Komodori, Ringo. As soon as possible.
Maybe I should go too.
I understand how you feel, Fig. But if they take you out while you're carrying the Covenant, then... you can support us with Mimi.
I understand.
I'm sorry to have forced this on you, Fig. Please, protect the Purple Covenant as best you can.
Raven. Why?
Out of my way, Saizo. I don't want to fight you.
I don't want to fight you either, damn it! But I'm not gonna let you do this!
Milady!
Do the rest of you even care about stopping the apocalypse? Our enemy can't go all out here either. We need every advantage we can get. We're even surrounded by potential hostages we can use against him.
Don't, Milady. They've got nothing to do with this!
Maybe they don't. The kids are innocent. But that's never meant a damn thing to the world. Why should it matter to me?
What are these images? Is it a reaction to Milady's intense emotions?
I lost my family. I lost the man I love. None of you, no one can hold this against me. If the world's going to take everything from me, then I can goddamn well take it back.
You're right. You've endured a lot, Milady. You're right to be angry. But does it really fix anything to inflict the injustice you've known onto other people?
She's right, Milady. If you reflect that darkness back into the world, the chain never gets broken. The world gets worse.
The world can go fuck itself! It was going to end anyway! Who gives a shit if this great one burns it all down?
Milady? Are you crying?
Ichika...
I could read a story to you next time. Would that make you feel better?
This is an unjust world. A false world. Let's destroy it together.
I'm sorry. I'm not strong enough after all.
But you are.
Man, this is what I get for having summoner friends. You make me look well-adjusted.
Raven.
All right, everybody. Back to bed now.
But...
Come on.
I'll be okay, Ichika. Sorry. And thank you.
Thank you. Melody.
No running or hiding? Not even any traps? You don't feel threatened at all, do you? So? Where are we doing this?
The West Shipping District.
Got it.
You know who I am. And you know what you have to do.
Here's the plan. Iron Mask is waiting somewhere deep in this place. Our mission is to beat him and take the Covenants. Remember who we're up against. We don't know what kind of traps he's got waiting for us. We have to do this carefully.
Well, this is gonna suck. Look at it this way. Raven's gotta answer to both Yatagarasu and Phantom here. If we don't get our heads in the game, they'll wipe the floor with us.
Yeah, you're right.
You don't need to tell me.
Then let's go. Time to finish this. Raven is just through here. You guys ready, Fig?
Thank you. I'll be okay.
Please be careful. I have to do something. I have to stop the fight.
You actually went to the trouble of dressing up. That'll make this easier on us, too.
Fig? Don't do this, Raven. Please just back down. I don't want to fight you.
Fig.
She's got a point. I think you should give up too.
Melody. But why?
Don't get me wrong. I hate you for what you did to the man I love. I've been waiting a long time for my chance to kill you. But I know those kids couldn't take losing you. It'd break them. All you have to do is give us the Covenants, and I'll back down.
Don't give me that, Melody. I thought you wanted to avenge him. Or was he really nothing to you after all?
So, you really did kill him then?
Yes. My own two hands. Fortune favored me, but not by much. If our luck had been a little different, I'd have died. And he'd have walked away.
I see. And that's when you took the Covenant?
Yes. When the Blue Covenant left his body, it was absorbed by the Zoma he'd been keeping. That's when I took all the research relating to the Covenants and the spell sequence to control Zenon.
Why would you do that? What are you trying to do? Please. I want a real answer this time.
I want to end the fighting. For good. The Great One must put an end to the chaos. It's the only way.
Raven, what the hell are you talking about?
Think about it. If we can't get rid of the Covenants, then it's only a matter of time. The Phantom Society's going to win, but it's going to be okay. The Great One won't take everyone's souls. The next generation of humanity will survive. Whoever gathers the Covenants and invokes the Great One has the power to choose who will inherit the future.
Is that actually true?
It's what everyone in the Phantom Society's told. If Raven stole the original's research, that's probably where he got the idea.
Exactly. That's why I need the Covenants. I'm going to end all of this. I want those kids to have a future.
You think that'll make the kids happy?
I don't know. But they'll survive, won't they? What the hell else could I have done?
Why didn't you tell me? We had so many chances to talk through this. Look at me! I don't even know what I'm fighting for anymore.
It's too late for me to turn back now.
No.
I see. I guess there's only one thing left to do.
Raven!
You've got to pull it together, Arrow. He's made his choice. We need you to fight.
I know it's hard, but she's right. Here and now, you two need to put an end to this once and for all.
And I'll stick with you no matter what. Let's finish this!
God damn it!
Let's go, Arrow.
Right. Raven, I'm taking you down! This is where I surpass you!
Good. That's how it should be.
This'll do it. Powering up!
We
You
gotta
got
win
it.
this. No matter what.
Try all you
want.
I know
Okay.
we can win this.
One way to find out.
Raven! This isn't over!
I
Here
know
I
we
come.
can win this.
You think you're safe?
Strike!
Gotcha.
I was waiting for that.
Let us go!
Gotcha.
Are you even trying?
Let's roll.
Hope this
Here
works.
goes. Is that all you have?
You know what
All
to
right.
do.
Don't know till we try.
Pointless!
As long as we work
Let's go
together,
with that.
we got this. One way to find out.
Still with me?
Go for
Okay,
it, Doherty.
whatever.
Let the rebels begin. Dinner time!
Now!
Dodged?
On guard!
What's
Let's
our
roll.
opener?
This'll do it. Powering up.
Go time.
Ooh, that'll work.
Let's see some fireworks.
You know what to
I'll
do.
handle this. Ooh, ouch.
Arrow.
Here I come. You think you're safe? Huh?
Out of my way. Russia!
All my power!
Gotcha.
Are you even trying?
We're fine. I'll get serious. Try and bluff.
Come on!
My, you like that?
Feeling lucky, Melody? I know
Shall
we
we?
can win this. Don't waste your time.
How's this?
Give it up!
Too late for regrets now. Russia!
What? I won't back down! Can you keep up? You are unworthy!
What are you thinking?
Too late
Raven!
Want a
test
piece
it.
of this? What a waste!
My turn. Let's finish this.
Too late to turn back. Almost
Think you're
over.
safe? Huh?
Today's the day I finally surpass you, Mace. I got this.
Raven! Can't end here! Arrow! Pointless!
Let's roll. Let's get down to business. Powering up.
We're still in this, right? Let's go about this
Take it
carefully.
easy, Arrow.
Appreciate the help.
Here I come.
Burn in hell.
Get it!
Today's the day I finally. Okay.
Too late
Raven!
to turn back. Get it!
Too late for regrets now. Rush him!
That. All my power!
Give it trying. They're out. Let's roll.
Go for it, Ringo. Get him!
No rest for the weary.
Almost over. Let's go.
Don't count me out yet.
You gonna need this?
Finish this.
Keep up.
Melody.
Here I come.
Don't count me
Whatever
out
stops
yet.
your whine.
Thanks, Melody.
Too late for regrets now. Rush him!
You think that's enough to protect everyone? Do you think you've got the power to end the bloodshed?
Of course we do. We've come this far. We can't let it end here.
Then prove it, or your hopes will die with you. This is my answer.
Almost over.
This'll be
Better safe
tough
than
without
sorry.
her.
Easy
Almost
shot.
I'm fine. I'll get. Let's get down to business. Powering up.
Can't die here.
Arrow.
Raven!
That's right.
Bat. Arrow!
Saw that coming.
Sorry.
All my power!
Way too slow.
Regrouping. I
Try and
won't
keep
lose.
up.
Let's get down to business. They're out. Let's roll. This
Almost
should
over.
work. And all right.
Almost
This should
over.
work.
Ready to go. Here goes.
Too late
Take
to turn
this.
back.
Come, my blood-starved servants. Tear 'em up!
So, this is really it then. You've grown, Arrow, Melody. You got me. You got your revenge.
Raven! Spell sequence. Soul hack. All systems are go! I'm not going to let you die!
Shoot me, and the kid dies too.
Help, mister! It hurts! Teacher, let's play!
Sure. Let's go outside. This is it. If I've got this, I can at least protect the kids. If destruction is inevitable, then I'll... Wait for me, everyone. I swear, I'll do it.
Raven!
Fig. Can't say I expected to see you here.
I had no idea you carried such a difficult past. No, difficult doesn't even begin to describe it.
So you can see that kind of stuff in here, huh? I fought hard as a devil summoner for Yatagarasu. I believed everything was for our vision. And it brought me to do a lot of things I'm not proud of. But when I killed that poor kid, a part of me was completely shattered. Looking back, it's clear I was just too weak. I didn't have the strength needed to realize my vision.
But if you knew that, then why? Why didn't you turn to someone for help? You didn't have to shoulder it all on your own.
I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
Don't give up, Raven. take my hand. You still have another chance.
It's alright. I knew I was wrong to do what I did. I just never stopped myself. The moment I cast away my beliefs and took up that mask, I was already dead.
But I've seen you when you're with those kids. No mask could ever hide that. The real you is still alive in there.
Thank you, Vic. You and your friends are right. So don't give up. Stay on that path no matter how hard it might be. And you'll find what you're looking for. You just have to believe.
No!
You can't stay here anymore. Go back to the others.
I'm not leaving you here!